some random dude wandering around. Yeah, nothing happening on my end. What was that? An Eohippus. Okay. Stream was going for a minute. Huh. Twitch must have disconnected. Weird. See, I didn't drop any frames or anything. But my phone just reported that I'm live, so yeah, I guess I got disconnected from Twitch. Awesome. I don't think fire extinguishers work like that, but I'll take it. I'm not a fire extinguisher nor lava expert, but I don't think you can spray a fire extinguisher or lava and then just walk across it. There's a lot of lava here. This seems very, very unsafe. Okay, so where is this cave? Much further east does this go? Oh, here we go. That's gotta be it. I don't have enough inventory space to pick up emeralds. I guess all my slots are full. That's a problem. I am almost full. Is this the sacred hide? See the sacred hide. Else here? What's this? Bones. And a drum. Alright. That was a pretty small cave. Oh, I keep hitting rest. Or load game instead of rest. You got the hide, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Back across the friggin' lava. Wish I could just jump in the lava, commit suicide. It'd be faster. To just get warped back to the shaman. Yeah, to make the lava look kind of normal, I have to turn the cycles like so low that the game runs at like super crappy frame rate. We can like crank the cycles down. That looks kind of normal. But now it's like super choppy. I won't even register my clicks. Use fire extinguisher. That's enough of that. What the? Apparently I've picked like the longest fucking stretch of lava. How far does this go? Apparently too far. Holy crap.
The floor is lava.
The floor is lava. Thank you so much, Amasigo. It's very kind of you. Okay, now that I have it on the avatar, everybody should be able to do it. Let the blood rain from the skies. I love that notification, even though it scares the shit out of me every time. That movie is too funny. It's got, at the very least, like the best delivered line in history. I don't think any actor is committed as heavily as Jeremy Irons did to any line they've ever read. So much lava. Oh, we got people. Okay. We gotta be close to the village then. Civilization. Okay, where is Chieftain? Are there raptors? I've seen dinosaurs that look like raptors, but they're called something else. I haven't seen any actual raptors. The sacred hide of the Jakari is returned. With obvious relief, he takes the hide and examines it carefully. Satisfied that it is undamaged, he carefully folds it and tucks it away. The Jakari owe you a great debt, mighty Sinatar. Well, then unite with me. Unite? Unite with other tribes? Juma does not like other tribes. Since Sinatar has brought the sacred hide back to the Jakari, Juma will ally himself with Sinatar and Sinatar's union of tribes. Okay. So, let's look at my map here. Get to the Hakur. This looks like it's gonna be a pain in the ass to get to. Yeah, this is pre-Jurassic Park. Oops. There we go. Gotta love poison. Oh, what's that? Oh, it's sulfur. Actually, let's grab some of that while we're here. Who has the... Dokri has it. Okay. Just in case we have to make more gunpowder. Can always use sulfur. Alright, so if we follow these cliffs, this should take us to the Bakur. Ow! Alright, this should be them, I think. You see a powerfully built, especially brutish Neanderthal. Dokri leans over and whispers into your ear. Ugyuk is strongest and dumbest of all Hakur. Dokri and Ugyuk have fought many times. Dokri always wins, of course. The Neanderthal sniffs the air. The Neanderthal speaks in a deep, growling voice. Smell new smell. Smell Dokri. Dokri bad. Dokri go away. Neanderthal waves Dokri away, glowering at him, but does not go for his weapons. What's your name? Ugyuk is name. My name is Ugyuk. He seems rather proud of the concept. What do you do? Ugyuk strong. Smash skulls of lizards. Enemies like Dokri. Eat hearts. Become strongest. He demonstrates, pretending to smash his club into the skull of an imaginary beast. Pounds, and pounds, and pounds. Dokri bad, small, stupid. Always attack Ugyuk. Ugyuk always smash Dokri's brains. He waves his hands to mime his club coming down, and someone's brains flying in all directions. Dokri speaks up. Ugyuk lies. Dokri always smashes Ugyuk. Sinatar, let Dokri smash Ugyuk now. Ugyuk bristles and prepares himself for combat. Well, persists Dokri, let Dokri smash Ugyuk. No. Dokri's face falls. He turns back to Ugyuk. Later, he suggests, when new friends are not here, Dokri will smash Ugyuk's face into new shape. Ugyuk snarls. Bring whole tribe, he suggests, then turns back to you. Are you the chieftain? Can you unite? Ugyuk cannot know words like the what chief say? Chief Grugor. Grugor Chief Hakur. Okay, well, that's who we're looking for, not you. Hakur, from what little I can make out, Centaur, only the most important people of the Hakur tribe are granted names. Okay. See an aged, sly-looking Neanderthal man. The Neanderthal peers nearsightedly at you, his nostrils flare. New smell, strange smell. Not scared, not mad. What wants new smell? What's your name? He pounds on his chest proudly. The concussion dislodges small rocks from the cave ceiling. Grugor. What's your job? Chief of Hakur. Protect Hakur from Chikari and spiders. Chikari build huts outside. Stupid. Live where hot rock runs. Hot rock rivers run. Stupid. Attack Hakur. Stupid. Spiders live cave south. Full of webs. Big spiders. Come at night. Eat Hakur. Too fast for Hakur. Too smart for Hakur. He looks very sad. Grugor had son Crook. Crook went to kill spiders, not come back. Crook dead. He looks sad. Crook was son of Grugor, brave warrior. Went to kill spiders, spiders kill Crook. Well, let me guess, you want me to kill the spiders to unite? Unite? Help weaker tribes? No. He appears to you thoughtfully. Maybe. He thinks about some more. Not like Chikari. Not like spiders even more. Go kill spiders. Go destroy webs. Go find Shield where spiders and webs are. Shield was Crook's. Crook dead. Get Shield. Prove spiders dead. Bring Shield to Grugor. Do and Grugor unite even with Chikari. Jimmy's been scribbling in his notebook. How about this? The hideous simulacrum of a man had little difficulty communicating with Sinatar, his equal in intellect and charisma. Hey! He told Sinatar that he wanted a nest of giant spiders, the local equivalent of a violent street gang, removed from their picture. Their webs rubbed out, and a leather shield, a souvenir of the bloody task. Returned to him. I got all that, Sinatar, old pal. Okay. Yep, Jimmy Olsen. Just, I think the kids call that throwing shade. So when he says cave south, does he mean south in the cave we're in? Or a different cave to the south? Fuck! Fuck! West. No, it's not. West. Okay. Yeah, when I think street gang, I think giant spiders. So which cave is the spider? Fuck, there's so many caves. So it was to the south. Nope. Savage does not play. That song only plays in Savage for the Amiga and in our hearts. Oh, Savage. So how do we deal with the webs?
Savage. Fired by rage, Savage plunges into an orgy of violence wielding his trusty battle axe in a manic fighting frenzy, dispatching all who stand in his way. Ahead of him awaits a labyrinth of dank and gloomy dungeons, conceiving a myriad of demons and ghouls.
Thank you for the bits. And the dang lore. I have the dank savage lore. Okay. So apparently we need a torch. There we go. Okay. So what I just did there is I broke a tree branch off to get the branch, wrapped it in tar stained cloth, which turns it into a torch. Yeah, Mr. Vortex, how you doing? Yeah, so there's not Iolo, there's not Dupre, and then there's also a not Shamino, but Shamino's dead. But yes, that's if I ask here, I'll show you. We talk to Triolo, and I ask him about Iolo. He frowns. Sinatar's names call up images to Triolo's mind. Distant lands, faces with forgotten names. Perhaps Sinatar's invoking a spirit of memory. So Triolo, Dokre, and the not Shamino all wandered into this land and lost their memories. So it is supposed to be them, sort of. I don't know how canon these games are, though. One Yopo, one Pindi, one chocolate. Yeah, this game came out the same year as Ultima 6. A rifle? Oh, really? Oh, really? Yeah, all the Gold Box games came out between 1988 and 1992. Maybe 93 if you want to count the construction set. Forgotten Realms and Limited Adventures. I don't know what year Neverwinter Nights came out either, the original. I can't remember. But yeah, 13 Gold Box games within like 4 years. Did my torch burn out? Did. Oh shit. Leather shield. Oh, that might be the shield we need. Give me that. Damn, these spiders have been going fucking ham on everybody here. Bark armor and an obsidian sword. Does Ayla have? Ayla has no armor. Go pick that up. It turns out leather armor is actually better than bark armor. So when I threw out my leather armor for bark, that was really dumb. My bad. Does sound pretty bad. I figure it would, like, it's made out of wood, it's probably harder than leather, but nope. Oh, that's the shield we need. Okay, good thing I kept looking around. This is just some random jabroni shield. We need the shield of Crook. Give me that. Okay. Smell of Sinatar in air. Does Sinatar have shield? Yes. He peers closely at your gear. Points at Sinatar. Have brought shield of crook. Good. He takes the shield. Grugor is glad. Spider's dead. No Hakur be eaten now. Hakur will join with Sinatar Union. Grugor gave word. Sinatar kept word. Killed spiders. Brought shield. Hakur will join Sinatar Union of Tribes. Good. Okay. So I think that's all the tribes. So how do we deal with the king? We just have to make a drum somehow. No, we are the Avatar. See? That's him. He cut his hair, but that's him. Alright. Looks like we need to go back to the capital city here and try and figure out what the hell's going on there. Chiseled mansion, yes. Okay. Let's double check and make sure. Notebook. Alright, we need to build the drum. Rescued Ayla. Got the weapons for the Yalaru. Cured Nakai. Put the bell on the T-Rex. Killed the spiders. Rescued Halisa. Nara just joined without us having to do anything. He got the sacred hide. And Thunder. Rescued the Great Boss. Okay, okay, yeah. We have done all the tribal stuff. That means we are on the home stretch here to finishing this thing. That's good. With some arrows there. Definitely want those. One arrow. Yay. Thanks, game, for the sick loot. You, I wish to speak to you. Do not turn away. I am a prisoner here. You're an intruder here. We have something in common. Both ignore the laws of Huitlapacti and Zibactriotl. What do you want? What's your name? I am Kipotli, Kipotli the Fierce, Kipotli the Red, Kipotli the Slayer, Kipotli the Untamed. Jimmy whispers in your ear, Kipotli the Redundant. Kipotli snarls, what does he say? What do you do? I'm a warrior. I slay the savages, I slay the giant lizards, I slay Nahuatl officers, I slay anyone. But now I'm a prisoner, so is Waxtapak. They told me that I should stop killing my own officers. I told them, nobody tells me that, and killed them. Then more came and said, why did you do this? And I said, I don't answer questions, and killed them. Then more came with nets, and I couldn't kill all of them. So I am here. But now you are here, and you will have to free me. Yes, free me. I will join you. I will kill all your enemies, and mine too. Just leave the door open. I'll be your friend forever. Yes, yes. Will you free me? Sure. Good. Just slide the door bolt. Yes, yes. You are free. Go murder people. See an elderly man in rich Aztec-like garments. He looks at you narrowly. You are not Nahuatl, nor are you of the other tribes in the valley of the Eodon. And if you have broken down my prison door, you are certainly no friend of Huitlapacti or Zibactriotl. What do you wish of me? What's your name? I am Waxtapak. Washtapak. Oh, really? That's how you say that? Washtapak. Okay. I don't speak Aztec, so. Alright, Washtapak. What's your job? I was shaman to the Nahuatl. It is I who interpreted the will of the spirits and related their wishes to the Nahuatl. I was deposed by the spirit mage Zibactriotl and my king Moctopotl. Washtapak, yes. Nahuatl. The people here are called the Nahuatl and have been since our most ancient memories. Once we dwelled far, far away. Mighty beings brought us to the valley of the Eodon to be their servants in their hidden city. Our ancestors rebelled and slew their masters, then built Titchtecatl. We and the other tribes of the valley of the Eodon were brought here by mighty beings. The legends say different things about them. Some say they were the spirits of the valley. Some say they were like the Sakra, but wise. Some say they were the great thundering lizards of the valley in a time when they had the wisdom of men and much greater power than men. Yes, as the story goes, the mighty beings which brought Nahuatl to the valley of the Eodon had a hidden city near the land of the Maces. They brought us there to be their servants. Then the Nahuatl rebelled and left the city. Left without servants, the mighty beings decided eventually to abandon it. They left it, they closed it, but they left a key behind in case they should ever want to occupy it again. Do you want to know what the legends say of finding the city? Sure. To find the city, you must go to the land of the Maces, which is southwest of Titchtecatl, beyond a narrow pass. There you will find 3 mesas. One is very small, one is larger, and the village of the Barab is atop it. The last is very large. You must go to the top of the largest mesa. There, on the promontory, on the north of the mesa, you will find a remnant of the beings who built the city. It is a device, a sculpture, I know not what. In that device you must place a giant gem, and then wait for many hours. At a certain time of day, the sunlight will strike the giant gem and reveal the location of the hidden city. Or so the legend has it. There is more. The legend says that a strange man guards the entrance to the city, a man made of solid gold. I was certain that this must have been another legend, till one day, many years ago, when I found the head of such a man in the possession of a captured tribesman. It appears to have been pulled from a golden statue. If the golden man was real, perhaps the city is real. You speak of the head of the golden statue of a man. Yes, I believe it was a Barab tribesman who found it. I found it on. It was in my possession for many years until Zabactriotl came. I showed it to Zabactriotl's servant, a man named Fritaz. He grew excited and told his master about it. I imagine that Zabactriotl has it now, either in his treasury or in his quarters in the palace. They were once my quarters. We already talked to Fritz, but yes, Fritaz, a strange and difficult name. Zabactriotl drove him away in a fit of madness. I do not know where he has gone. I was, until recently, the shaman in the king's palace, but not long ago, the being called Zabactriotl came. He was protected by a glow of great power. No dagger, spear, or arrow would penetrate it. He cowed the nobles and warriors and said that the spirits had sent him to command them. I argued against him. He persuaded many fickle warriors to rise up against me and the king, Moktopodl. Moktopodl is swift and escaped. I am old and slow, and I was captured, as you can see. Moktopodl is the true king of the Nahuatl. He is a stern but just king. He does not have the strength to defeat the magic that protects Zabactriotl and Huitlapacti. Perhaps no man does. He is now in exile, eluding the soldiers who hunt him. Huitlapacti is the new king of the Nahuatl. He deposed the old king, Moktopodl. He is cruel and horrible. This is the same thing you told me. What about this giant gem? The giant gem was once in the treasury of the Nahuatl. I would gladly give it to you now, if only I had it. It was stolen away by the Urali not long ago. Yes, Waxtapak, Darden the Huge stole the gem from the Nahuatl. Darden gave it to me, trying to buy my love. Darden did not know Ayla could never love such a cruel man. Well, that's why she has this gem in her inventory. Okay. I see. Please keep the gem. I have no use for it. Cool. Okay, so we have the giant gem. There it is. You see a giant gem. I was wondering what that was about. So I guess we should try and find the golden head, which will be somewhere in the palace here. Palace and the prison separate? Might be. Yeah, looks like it. Where's the palace then? It does not want to let me rest. There we go. Okay, this is the palace, I think. Sure, I didn't pick up. Oh, we ran through here earlier and I grabbed some random shit. I might have grabbed the head. Let's double check. Okay, looks like we don't have it. Yeah, I already talked to you, Parrot. So there's the king and the other guy. Hey, Wesker. The evil priest, for people who aren't aware. There he is. That's Warren Spector, one of the designers of this game, and of course many other legendary games. I would hope everybody watching knows who Warren Spector is. Oh, that looks like a golden head. You see a metal head. Give me that. Too heavy. Yeah, Warren Spector's in Martian Dreams as well. There we go. Okay. Okay, so we got a golden head. We got the giant gem. Let's see. So the head has been collected. A trip to the teleporter plaza. So trapdoor is open to the southeast. Oh, okay. So we have to find a teleporter square somewhere. Yes, there's a specter named Warren in Ultima Underworld. There's a lot of weird random stuff in Ultima Underworld. Yeah, Deus Ex is in my top 3 favorite games ever made. If you ask me what my favorite game of all time is, depending on my mood, I'll give you one of 3 answers, and Deus Ex is one of those 3. I love that game so much. It's so good. Where are these teleporters at? The only one I know for sure where it is like way the fuck away from where we are right now, but I guess a guaranteed find is probably faster than me just wandering around aimlessly for the next 20 minutes trying to find one. Going the wrong way. I think. Oh, I think. The other two, TIE Fighter and Fallout 2. Yeah, it's a solid top 3, I think. Of course, I think that they're my favorite games of all time. Goes without saying. I would love to stream all of those eventually, yeah. TIE Fighter's gonna be the toughest because of the joystick situation. But the other two are no problem. So somewhere to the southeast is a trap door. Yeah, this is gonna be easy to find. There's my map here. According to the map, it should be like really close by. Bum, bum, bum. Now I can't find the teleporter plaza. Wow. My whole party's just wrecked. This is bad. Can't even find the teleport plaza. It's like a landmark to find this thing. We're just stuck in the middle of insect hell now. Wish I knew where the teleport thing was here. Like, for some reason they're nowhere near the towns they're attached to. Aggravatingly. And of course they don't show up on the gem map. Nothing shows up on the gem map in this game. So they wanted, I guess their goal when they made this was to make the most difficult and annoying to navigate video game possible. Just the act of walking around is such a pain in the ass. You can never find anything. save here. Somewhere nearby southeast. Like on top of the cliff here. Can't tell. Sorry if this is really boring, but that's 90% of this game is just walking around trying to find shit. Well, there's nothing hardcore about this game. This game is as soft as soft gets. It's a completely brain dead game. Doesn't require you to do anything, just walk around. At high noon, the sunlight strikes the gem you've placed in the bronze claw. And a dazzling beam of light erupts from the gem, striking the plain to the north. Where the light hits the earth, massive weights shift and grind, and the earth shakes. A great plate of stone heaves up, revealing stone stairs descending into the darkness. Which I now, of course, have to find somehow. By, guess what? Walking around. Go away, bugs. Go away. Combat in this game is like utterly pointless because there's no character development. Leveling is practically non-existent, and when you do level, you get almost nothing for it. There's no treasure, nobody drops any loot. So all combat is just an annoyance to get in your way. In your way of all this awesome walking. Okay. Yeah. Just infinitely respawning now. Oh, we're dead again. No, we're not done. Yay, we found it. Sorry, I'm just looking up the light spell here. Human skull and chocolate. See an Argent Sergeant. You replace the statue's missing head. See a golden statue made in the shape of a human. Greetings. Welcome to the city of the Kotal. The city is active. I see the generators are functioning. The automaton looks at the silver figure seated next to him. However, I see that some of the guardian servants have broken down. Jimmy breaks in. So that's a guard? Sort of like an Argent Sergeant, eh? I see you are a human. In the absence of contradictory orders from my masters, I will join your party and serve you. How may I accommodate you? What's your name? I am Una Potley. I know it is my name, for I remember it. The automaton pauses for a moment, as if thinking, I would remember much more if I had my brain. I think I have your brain. The automaton takes the crystal brain from Sinatar. A door opens in the side of the golden head, and Una Potley places the brain inside its skull. Thank you. I am now much smarter. I now know about many devices that the Kotal developed to combat the Myrmidex. The Kotal created many interesting devices when the Myrmidex attacked. They also created weapons and armor to help defend the city. One you may find interesting is a device to help locate the black stone the Myrmidex took. Most devices should still function. You may use any you find. It is a round object with a light which indicates a path towards the black stone. I am sorry, my memories don't extend to that subject. This is the city of the Kotal, built long, long ago before humans came or Myrmidex came. Now I think no one lives here. You may find a long black staff. It causes great damage against the Myrmidex. They also found a gas that was very effective against the Myrmidex. It is found in large green canisters. Kotal armor would not fit you, but they created a very good shield that you could use. The Myrmidex are giant insects. They are savage and repellent. I do not remember much about them. Perhaps you should ask Cattle-Coddle. Cattle-Coddle is very wise. He stands in the center of the great plaza of the city. He answers many questions, but he cannot move and cannot touch anything. My occupation is that of servant. Ever since the humans left, I and the others like me, I have served the Kotal. Ever since the Kotal left, I have been guardian of the doors of the city. It is my job to swing the doors open and closed. You wish me to open the doors to the city? Yes. Very well, I shall open them for you. The automaton closes its eyes with a clack and appears to concentrate. There is a grinding noise from the direction of the doors. His eyes clack open. There, it is done. There are other automatons like myself within the city of the Kotal. They are not so intelligent as I. I have no idea what they have been doing since the Kotal left and I fell asleep. It was the Kotal who created me. They were wise beings. They were not humans, they were reptiles. They once had humans as servants. That is why I am shaped as a human, for I am a servant. But the Kotal are gone now. They left. Cattle-Coddle knows many things about the Kotal. You should speak with him. Left. Yes, the Kotal left a long, long time ago. The Myrmidex attacked them. I do not remember why. Perhaps you should ask Cattle-Coddle. When they left, they placed me at the doors. I was to admit any Kodal or anyone with peaceful intent. They left the generators running so the city would be pleasant. But much later, some men came and took my head, so I could not think. It has obviously been reattached. The last thing I remember is one of the humans reaching for my head. The city is powered by mighty generators. You should ask Cattle Coddle about them. He would know more than I. Delighted to speak with you. I hope we will talk again soon. So is he in my party? He is. Unipolly, 25 strength, 12 dex? What the fuck, man? That's pathetic. He's not gonna be able to hit jack shit. And he has no weapons, no armor. Awesome. Okay, well, we got a robot now. See a lizard man. See a tall, elegant reptile man with intelligent eyes. Greetings to the visitor. The thing's accent is strange, but the words are understandable. What's your name? I am Cattle Coddle. Rather, I am a memory of Cattle Coddle. I know much of the true Cattle Coddle. Cattle Coddle was a member of the Coddle race in the distant past. He was a great explorer. When the Myrmidex rebelled against the Coddle and fled, the Coddle needed new servants. Cattle Coddle led a force of Coddle out into the world to find those servants. Cattle Coddle wandered the world visiting many human tribes. He persuaded many to come back to the city of the Coddle and serve the Coddle. For bringing a new generation of servants to the Coddle honored Cattle Coddle by placing his image here for all time. I am that image. I am a speaker of memories. Ask me and you will hear many interesting stories. Professor Rafkin reaches out to touch the reptile, but his hand goes clean through it. I thought it looked a little translucent. This is amazing, my boy. This is no physical object at all, but some sort of projected image. Yes, it is true. I am a memory and speaker of stories. I've had little opportunity to tell my stories since the Coddle left. The only stranger here will not listen to me. I know stories about the Coddle, the Myrmidex humans, and the real Cattle Coddle. There is a human here in the city. He walks by and ignores me. He has spoken to me very little. He does not believe what I say. His name is Spectre. Different from the Spectre we know, or is he here too? Would you care to hear the history of the Coddle? Sure. The Coddle built this city. Unlike you, they were descended of reptilian ancestors. They looked much like me. From their earliest times, they were in possession of a huge black stone. Their mystics learned to draw powers from the stone. With those powers, they built this city and lit it and made the automatons to serve them. The power they could not power enough automatons to serve them, so they sought to breed a race of servants. This resulted in the Myrmidex. The Myrmidex left and took the black stone with them, and the city still had power drawing. Try that again. The Myrmidex left and took the black stone with them, but the city still had power drawing it from the stone at a great distance. The city still had power drawing it from the stone. That's a weird sentence. Anyway. The Coddle needed new servants, so they sent out the hero Cattle Coddle into the outer world. Cattle Coddle brought back many humans to be servants. The humans too left the Coddle city, and the Myrmidex came back to kill and destroy. The Myrmidex killed and killed. Perhaps some Coddle survived to escape. I do not know. The Myrmidex left, and the city closed up behind them. So has it been until the stranger came. You and the other stranger. The Myrmidex were bred from ants. The Coddle thought that the Myrmidex might inherit the industrious nature of the ants, but the Myrmidex also inherited the warlike nature of the ants. Myrmidex left the Coddle city, taking with them the giant black stone which powers the city. The city continues to draw power from the stone, though it is far away. The Myrmidex came back centuries later and killed most or all of the Codal. The city is powered by mystical generator crystals, which draw their power from the black stone. They're really quite beautiful. Would you like to see them? Sure. Near where you entered the city, there is a cluster of transportation plates. Step onto the south central plate. You'll find yourself in the southern portion of the city. Walk east and south as far as you can. Move east until you can enter the complex corridors where the humans used to live. Work your way north through the hallways as far as you can. It can be confusing. You may find it easiest to simply follow the left wall. Move west until you find a transportation plate. Step onto the plate and you will find the generator chamber to the east. The humans were brought here from many different tribes from the outer world. The Codal Clay created a language from all their languages and taught it to all the humans, for the Codal tongue cannot be spoken by human throats. The created language is that which I speak now. But the humans were independent of heart and chose to escape into the upper world. I do not know what became of them. This was centuries ago. The Codal were left behind, with only their automatons as servants, until the Myrmidex came back. The automatons are like statues, but made to walk and talk through a mystic power. I see there is one with you now, my old friend Unipotli. It is true, Cattle. I accompany these noble souls around the city. It is good that you found Unipotli. He is the best and most intelligent of the automatons. Cattle was a member of the Codal race in the distant past. I think I read this already. Okay. Automatons are hostile. Oh, it came from the desert. Yeah. People have mentioned that a few times. I've never played it though. Apparently that was a Robosaurus. Nice. See a large crystal. He is here. Fuck. See a lean, dark-bearded man with shrewd eyes. Spectre's eyes fall on you and his jaw drops. It's Sinatar! However did you find my city? Gapes at you for a moment. Well, it won't do you any good. These generators you see around you are protected by the same force field that protects me. You can't hurt me, you can't hurt them. Protected by a force field which is emitted by the generators you see around you. These energies resonate with a belt I've made from the rare metals found in this city. I wear the belt under my clothes. It also serves to hold my pants up. These generators you see in this room are mystic batteries. I don't quite understand how they work. They draw power from the faraway black stone held by the Myrmidex. I'm certain from my calculations that the Myrmidex are in possession of a great black stone, such as the small ones which brought me to this valley. I've never seen it, but I'm certain they have it. The generators in this room draw their power from it, and I've come to believe that a side effect of the stone's power is causing an odd change in the flow of time within the valley. He shrugs, obviously unconcerned. They're moonstone, not Blackrock. Blackrock's something else. I'm certain that if I can bring that stone here, I can use it to implement my plans for bringing paradise to Earth. Paradise. Okay. Let's see. He shakes his head. I am beyond the concern of mere workday professions. I am the world's only hope for a future paradise. I am the future master of the Myrmidex and conqueror of the world. Want to hear about my plan to bring paradise to Earth? Sure. He takes a deep breath. Several months ago, my assistant Fritz came to me with some interesting stones he'd fished out of a meteor crater in Guatemala. They were black and pitted as if exposed to some incredible heat in the distant past, and they pulsed with energy. The energy eventually brought strange thoughts to my mind. I knew they were the key to a bright future era, if only I could learn to use the power. I experimented with the stones, trying to tap that power. One night my experiments went awry and Fritz and I suddenly appeared here. I could feel the presence of the power of the stones here in the valley, but I needed manpower to find it. Learning that there were dangerous humans in the valley, I experimented and created my invincible force field, initially drawing its power from the stones that I brought along from Germany. In the city of Tikatl, I was told that I was a great being from elsewhere, and that they had best obey me. The king and the shaman wouldn't, so I got rid of them. With the aid of the warriors of the Nohatla, I was able to find where the energy of the stones was emanating from. One source was in the Myrmidex caves, which I could not enter. The other source was here in the city of the Kodal, these generators you see around you. My idea is to use the city's automatons to enter the Myrmidex caves and retrieve the black stone, which I know to be there. Then I should be able to control the Myrmidex. Between them and the automatons, I'll have the most ferocious army ever known. Then, utilizing the power of the stone, I can open a gigantic rift and transport the entire underground city of the Kodal to Washington, D.C. within hours. The United States will be under my command. It's a simple matter to repeat the process a few more times. The Kremlin, Downing Street, Buckingham Palace, no citadel where rulers rest will be safe from me. He smiles, happy as a child. I'll organize the world's population like the Myrmidex. The world will consist of human ants, every man and woman obedient, doing the job I assign him, building the world toward a happy tomorrow. Anyway, that's the plan. What do you think? I'm certain from my calculations that the Myrmidex are in possession of a great black stone, such as the small ones which brought me to this valley. I've never seen it, but I'm certain they have it. The generators in this room draw their power from it, and I've come to believe that the side effect of this stone's power is causing an odd change. Okay, we know about that already. He gestures around him. Fantastic, isn't it? This city was built by some forgotten people called the Kodal. They left no record behind of their origin or accomplishments. His face twitches. He sounds rather as though he's lying. They seem to have learned many secrets of mysticism and mystic power. This is another place I will have to study at length once I've conquered the earth. No, I don't want to hear your plans. I'm not sure what to make of the Kodal. They must have been a tribe of men in ancient times, but in all their art they represent themselves as man-shaped lizards. There are many tribes out there. These Nohatla are the most civilized of them. I haven't bothered learning the names of the others. They seem to have been drawn from all over the earth. Central America, Africa, Asia, lots of places. But they're disorganized and dangerous. Best to destroy or enslave them and get back to business. He smiles. Of course, go about your business. I'm sure you'll enjoy your stay in the city. He laughs, then turns his attention elsewhere. Huh. Well, we know his stupid, evil plan. Can't get by him. Polly has 255 hit points. What the? Holy shit. Okay. city is freaking huge, but there's nothing in it. Well, looks like Decree leveled up. Can have a point of strength. Level is he anyway? Level 6. Enjoy your 4 hit points. See one device. Well, that might be the gas grenades or whatever that guy was talking about. Stone snake. Ball? Is it like a toy? Musical instrument. Hey, Ren Scott, thank you so much, man.
Keep it surreal, my man.
Will do. Thank you so much for that. It's very kind of you. Yeah, this plan's pretty stupid. Especially since this plan involves using a bunch of frickin' Ant-Men and unarmed robots to try and assault fully developed countries with, you know, tanks and jets and guns. Oh, you're very welcome, Ren Scott. Yeah, behold my army of frickin' Ant-Men armed with nothing. Oh, you have tanks? Oh, shit. Well, so much for my plan. Hey, Jabba, thanks for the follow. I'm trying to find this weapon. There's supposed to be that black staff for killing the Myrmidex. Somewhere in this freaking giant ass place. place feels like it's bigger than the entire world map. This place is huge. What the hell? There's a broken black staff. How about a functioning one? Total shield. Oh. Got an intact staff and another shield. It's been eons since I played this game, but if I remember correctly, that staff will like shoot lightning at Myrmidex. But it doesn't do anything to anybody else, I don't think. Oh god. Ow. Holy shit. This city is ridiculous. There's gotta be something in this giant maze. I'm gonna look at the walkthrough and see what exactly it is I need to find here. Otherwise, we're gonna be wandering around here for the next like 6 hours. Okay. Apparently we need to find the control panel for the generators. Destroy it. Is that a snake woman? How'd she get down here? What's this? Out of range. These are healing crystals. Yeah, Sinatar's healed. Nice, okay. I will take all of those. Healing is good. Oh fuck. We gotta find one of these teleporter squares. Ow. There's one. Okay. Following the walkthrough. Take the south pad from the central nexus, head west. The teleporter and go through the other pads. Okay. Is the locator the ball? Maybe the ball was the locator and we got it already? Use ball not possible. Oops. What the heck? You see an unusual object. You don't say. Getting there. Just brings me back. I want in that room. There's another black staff in there. Shit. Use this pad, take the south pad, head west, use the teleporter, go through the other pads. New location. That's very unspecific there, game. Sorry, I'm trying to see if I can find some information on where the hell we're supposed to be going. And the map of this place is absurd. It's so big. Look at that. I just posted in chat there. This place is ridiculous. Yeah. This place is substantial. Doesn't help that some of these teleporters aren't showing up on my gem view. Does this map have... it does show the teleporters, so where are we? Are... somewhere. Okay, that brought me here. And there's teleporters fucking everywhere. What? Okay, so that brought me like way the hell down there. Does it take me back? Okay. Where does this one go? Oh, we're in the room, okay. So I shouldn't be giving things to this guy, apparently. He's not going to be with us long. See a device. Is this the locator? I think that might be the locator. Oh, it must like point in the direction. Okay. Yeah, that's it. How is he carrying too much? It only weighs 3 pounds. He has fucking 6 available. What do you... what? What? There we go. Okay. Okay, so we got the locator. That's good. This shit is too heavy. Guess I can get rid of the ball. Ball is nothing. Okay, so now we gotta figure out where the generator is. Destroy it. Gotta find one of these teleporters that takes us back to the main teleportation plaza, I guess. There's one. Okay, so the only ones that show up on the gem are the ones that take you back here. Okay. You guys, give me a couple minutes here. I gotta go to the bathroom real quick. Just mute those buttons here. And sort of like a pause. Oh, I'm sure it's fine. Let's save just in case. Okay, some tunes going. I will be back in a couple minutes. Just sit tight. Don't go anywhere. Alright. So. Goddamn robo dinosaur. Here we enter the city. There's a cluster of transportation plates. Step onto the south central plate. Find yourself in the southern portion of the city. Walk east and then south as far as you can. Move east until you can enter the complex corridors where the humans used to live. Work your way north through the hallways as far as you can. Simply go left wall. West until you find a transportation plate. Step onto the plate and you'll find yourself the generator chamber to the east. Nice simple directions to follow. Fuck. Okay. Okay, so that puts me here. East and then south. Somebody pick up that crystal, please. My inventories are a mess. How heavy are these healing crystals anyway? Too heavy. Whatever. So somewhere over here is supposed to be a teleporter plate that will take us to the generator. Look at that giant ass map. I don't see any teleporters attached to this maze anywhere. What? It's up there. What? Oh, okay. There you go, Lucides. Nope. There's no teleport plate anywhere in the area that he's talking about. Except I'm going west and not east. I always do that. I don't know why. My fucking idiot brain. Derp 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 derp. Okay. So in that case, probably means that teleport plate up there. So follow this like loopy maze bit to the south here. I'm hoping this is the teleport plate. Yeah, yeah, okay, good. Okay, so yeah, we should be inside the generator area now. Oh man, more healing crystals. Generator crystal. Gotta find a control panel. There it is. One of your companions shouts, Unipotli has fallen, and the light is fading from his eyes. The lights around you are fading too. The city grows dark. You rush to kneel by Unipotli. I cannot move, he says. My life fades. This makes me sad. All the city is dying. Run, or you will die here too. I feel honored to have known you. His eyes fade, and he is gone. The lights fade more. You see Spectre kneeling opposite you, tears in his eyes. He no longer glows, and his eyes are sane. My mind has returned, he says. How could I have done this? The lights go out, you feel the earth shake, and hear chunks of ceiling crash to the floor. Spectre shouts, the city is tearing itself to pieces. We have to get out, or we will all die here. Poor Unipotly. Rip. But we got Spectre and Warren Spectre's in our party now. Which is kind of cool. He's dressed like a frickin' clown. Shit. Am I? Oh, that's the exit right here. Go, go, go. Run. The mechanism supporting the trapdoor falls just as you and your companions leave the stairwell, sealing the entrance to the underground city. Whew. Okay. Cool. Alright, Spectre, now that you're not a fucking crazy man, let's talk to you. See a lean, dark-bearded man with kindly eyes. Sinatar, I really need to talk to you about certain problems we're facing. Now that my mind is clear, I see that there are many problems which face us with the Myrmidex. These creatures are too great in number for any single band of men to defeat. I think we'll need to unite all the tribes in this land if we're to defeat the Myrmidex. But just defeating them isn't enough. We must destroy their queen, else she will simply spawn a new generation of warriors to kill us. And just destroying her isn't enough. Somewhere in the Myrmidex caverns there is an enormous black stone, like the small stones which transported us here. This stone is throwing off bizarre, incredible energies which warp the flow of time in this valley. It could very well be that we are all trapped here until it is destroyed. Even if we are not, and we find a way out, there's no telling what its presence could do. The Myrmidex might someday figure out how to tap its incredible power, which would be death to all humans here and perhaps throughout the world. The stone in the Myrmidex caves must be destroyed. The Myrmidex caves house an enormous black stone possessing strange energies. It was these energies that drove me mad. The stone is dangerous and must be destroyed. I think that the stone was originally set up in the underground city of the Kodal. When the Kodal servants, the Myrmidex, rebelled, they took the stone with them. But the Kodal generators managed to continue drawing power from the stone. According to all I was able to grasp in the underground city of the Kodal deliberately bred the Myrmidex as a race of super servants. But the Myrmidex were too savage and escaped, carrying the black stone with them. The Kodal, who built the underground city, were a bipedal reptilian race, descended from small two-legged carnosaurs. They had great mystical knowledge and were able to draw mystic power from the giant black stone. They ran their city with this power. They also used this power to breed themselves a race of servants, the Myrmidex. However, the Myrmidex became too savage to control and escape with the stone. Fortunately for the Kodal, the mystic generators continued drawing power from the stones even over this great distance. It appears that the Kodal tried again, going out into the outer world, capturing representative human tribes from all over the world. Those tribesmen were the ancestors of the tribes living here today. But our men are just as aggressive as ants, and they too escaped to freedom. It would seem that the Myrmidex returned to destroy their former masters and drove the Kodal out of the underground city, which sealed behind them. It remained sealed until I, with my understanding of the ways of the power from the black stones, was able to open the doors. I didn't leave them open, as you found out, but you got in anyway. The escaping Kodal appear to be the ancestors of today's Sakura. I have no job. I was an archaeologist. I seem to have botched that, and I've certainly abandoned my former role as a Patriotl, self-serving shaman of the Nawala. Yeah, this very much is like a pulp adventure novels from like the 30s, so like Doc Savage, some H.G. Wells stuff, things like that, yeah, definitely. What if I ask about Warren? No. Okay, so we got Johan. 14 strength, 18 dex, 27 int. Level 7. Equipment. Fucking great. Okay, so how do we get back to the whatchamacallit town? Tic-tat, tip-tat, tootly, whatever the fuck it's called. Second, middle right, right next to Jimmy. Now, where is this teleporter in relation to the town? The road. Here it is. Okay. So let's go see what's happened to the king, because the king was allied with Warren Spector and had an invulnerability belt that should be shut off now. So if he wants to give us any fucking guff, we'll just kick his ass. Where is the palace? Is this the palace or the prison? This is the prison. Yeah, prison. Oh, actually. Johan. Get yourself some weapons, bro. You see, hulking British copper-skinned man, you again. You did not free me. You should not have betrayed me. Guards, guards, guards! He shrieks at the top of his lungs. Ow. She have armor? Oh, I already gave her armor. Okay. Alright. Where is the palace? Oh, Jimmy leveled up. More carrying capacity, please. Jimmy is now level 5. Okay. Here's the palace. Go away, parrot. Oh, Moctopodle's here. I guess Moctopodle's already taken his place as the rightful king. Alright. That was fast. I am pleased to see the warrior Sinatar who restored me to my throne. What happened to, what the fuck was that guy's name? Hictopodle? I'm the king of Nahuatl. For a time I was merely an exile, but with your help I've become king once again. You want to unite? Wish to try to unite the tribes? I, Moctopodle, do not think even I could do it. Gives you a long appraising look. Perhaps you might succeed where others could not. You are strange, alien. The lesser tribes might not suspect you of favoring one tribe above the others, as any other chief would. Very well, I owe you much for killing Whitlapacty. I didn't kill him. I didn't do anything to him. You serve to restore me to the throne. When you choose to bring the tribes together, I will be there with my warriors. But be sure the enemy is worthy of me. Whitlapacty was a madman. How fortunate that he is dead. I guess they just killed him. Once his force field turned off, they jumped him. Works for me. Get out of the way. Move. Okay, so we need to build a drum somehow. And then we need to go kill the stupid Ant-Man, and then I think we're done the game. Where is Drumhill? I know Drumhill is near this town. Okay. We gotta find the road. Okay, Drum Hill should be this way somewhere. Hi. You see a scowling, round man with a strange look in his eyes. The rotund man looks at you evilly, makes strange barking noises at you. What's your name? He flutters his hand in front of your face and then pokes you in the eyes. Tuomax, and don't forget it. You pronounce it Tumash. Okay. Tumash. What's your job? From underneath his ragged garments, he draws a pair of club-like weapons. Tumash makes drums and drumsticks. To demonstrate, he brings one down on your head, which makes a ringing bonk noise. You want a drum made? Yep. You want a small drum or a large drum? Large. With his drumsticks, he beats out a melodious tattoo on your forehead. Do you want a large drum or a really large drum? Well, you need to make the great drum, so I'm assuming really large drum. He sticks his face in yours and emits several short barking noises. You want just a really big drum or the biggest drum? Biggest. Well, why didn't you say so? Let Tuomax think. He struggles at it a while. Tuomax tries to think, but nothing happens. Finally, he shrugs and gives up. Wait, Tuomax says it. You must bring Tuomax hide for drumhead, then Tuomax can make biggest drum. He looks around him. Only one place to build biggest drum. Do you know where that is? He flutters his hand in front of his face. But now, wise to him, you block his attempt to poke your eyes. That's right. Hill of the drum right here. Bring Tuomax hide for drumhead to Hill of the drum, and Tuomax will make the biggest drum. Hide? Is something fierce nearby? He pulls his furs over his head. What kind of hide? You bring me all kinds of fucking hides. Something specific would help. Alright, walkthrough. The game doesn't want to tell me. I make the drum. You'd probably want to use Exalt. Exalt is really solid. I mean, you can play it in DOSBox. There's not a huge difference really, but Exalt has some kind of nice quality of life options you can turn on. You can also, there's a mod for Ultima 7 in Exalt called the keyring mod. That's really nice. That lets you get a keyring for all your keys, so that when you're trying to unlock a door and you have literally by the end of that game like 700 fucking keys, and you don't have to sit there and go key, 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 and try and open the damn door. You just use your keyring and it does it automatically. That alone makes Exalt worth it. And the automated feeding. In Ultima you have to feed everybody, and Exalt adds a hotkey to do that. You just hit F, I think. So yeah, I would recommend Exalt, but it's not like, I wouldn't call it mandatory, but it is very nice. But yeah, the automated feeding is great, because sitting there and going to each character one at a time and like double clicking on a fucking piece of cheese or whatever every time they're hungry is just annoying. Drum. How do we make the drum? You've given the hide of a Smilodon. Saber-toothed tigers, okay. Might be able to find one of those hides just lying on the ground. I think there might be one. Remember we found one and I didn't know if we needed it and I left it. Or if we get really lucky, a saber-toothed tiger will attack me right now. 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 Damn it. You're not a saber-toothed tiger. Yeah, here we go. See a skin. Hopefully that's the same as a hide. Who has Spectre should have room, he isn't carrying jack shit. Alright. Where'd the road go? There it is. Okay. Can't rest while foes are near. Oh no. Up, out. God damn it. Go away. If you're not a Smilodon, I'm not interested in fighting you. Oh, Yugen, did you bring me the hide for the drum? Yes. Tuamax takes the hide from your party and throws it over your face to admire it. The hide, not your face. Not bad, he says in his endearingly whiny voice. It'll do just fine. He whips the hide back off of your face. Then he gets to work, moving with incredible speed for one so round and erratic. He sets up several bones into a round framework, soaks the big hide, stretches the hide across the frame, and lashes it down tight. Should be perfect. It'll sound better if you let it dry for a while, but you can beat it now. Alright, use the drum. Distant drums answer you. One by one the tribes signal from forest, mountain, mesa, and plain. We come. Across the valley of Eodon, warriors prepare for the final battle. They gather and move. Tribes which have long been enemies march together to stand with you. The warriors mass to hear your command. You give it. Let us end the Maris and the Myrmidex. Apparently I'm like a giant. I look like I'm 50 feet tall off in the distance, getting ready to smash their city like Godzilla. Dr. Spectre tells you, we must destroy the Moonstone. This is the most important thing. Some friends are with you, others are with the tribesmen. All charge the Myrmidex nests. Oh, and it just takes us right in. Okay, hold on. There we go. We got our sweet anti-Myrmidex staff. There y'all, you can have one. How heavy are these damn shields? There we go. Okay, we got our sick staff and our sweet shield, and we got our asses beat. Kill me, Triolo. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Okay, where's our locator thingy? It's just pointing straight north. That doesn't help me. What? Why'd you put it on the ground? There we go. Oh, it's pointing that way. Okay, there we go. That's better. Probably this way, I hope. The light spell does not last very long. This anti-Myrmidec staff is awesome. Zap, zap, zap. What? These caves are pretty big. I'm glad we have the locator device. This would be a nightmare to try and search manually. Well, lucky for you, Lolly, we are in the final stretch of the game. We'll be finished very shortly here. Then you won't have to hear it anymore. The followers do fight. They are actually engaging in combat, believe it or not. stood back and let your followers do everything for you. Nice. Well, in most Ultima games, the Avatar is, like, much stronger than everybody else. So you always want the Avatar in the thick of things. In this game, he's not really that much better than anybody else, but apparently it's straight north now. Oh, there's the Queen. Fuck you, Queen. That was kind of anticlimactic. And the stone. And the last mighty blow shatters it into a million glowing shards. The debris showers upon you. You hear a cry. The Myrmidons are driven mad. The Myrmidons stumble about, confused. With Queen and Stone gone, they have lost all sense of purpose. Now is your best opportunity to escape. And so you do. Battered, cut, triumphant, you emerge from the Myrmidons caves. At the head of a long column of exhausted and victorious warriors, you return to the Drum Hill to celebrate. Members of all the tribes come for the feast, the largest and most important feast ever held in the Valley of Yodon. Kurak sits beside Yularu, Pidaru beside Barako, Hakur beside Sakura, and peace is sworn between the tribes. You know this peace isn't for you. Soon enough you will hear the call to action again, but tonight there's time for music and dance and friendship and love. At dawn, your past catches up with you, and your future beckons. A vision of Lord British appears before you. Giant fucking Lord British, Jesus. You have done well, he says, but now I must take you where you are needed. For the sake of the friends you leave behind, I am sorry. Prepare yourself. You are joined by Spectre's former assistant Fritz, who came out of hiding to fight the Myrmidons and bears their scars. Moongate appears, summoned by the shade of Lord British. Jimmy, Spectre, and Fritz gather their belongings. But Rafkin does not. I'm staying, my friend, he says. Someone must. I will stay here and hope other scientists come. Farewell. Saddened, you follow your friends and allies into the Moongate, leaving the Valley of Yodon. Perhaps someday you will return to those you have left behind. Congratulations, you have completed the Savage Empire in 4 months and 21 days. Communicate your success to Lord British at Origin. And done. There we go. A red Moongate, yes. That is correct. Startup Tim, that is what Moongate, the color Moongates are when they're created from a moonstone instead of created naturally via the phases of the moon. They are red. That is not a mistake, it is actually canonically correct. Alright, let's rank this thing. Thank you. Alright, so I guess we can start where Ultima 6 is. We can definitely say this game is worse than Ultima 6. Smaller world, no reason to fight anything, there's no character development at all, there's no real equipment to get. Like, the RPG aspects are all pretty dull. Story's kinda interesting, but it was full of like 99% of the NPCs in that game are generic and have nothing to say, which is like completely opposite of the way Ultima usually works, where everybody has something to say, but everybody in this game is generic and bland, so it's much worse than 6. We can say that for sure. And yeah, I would put it below Amber Star. Yeah. Probably right here. I think we'll put it right above Superhero League of Hoboken, which I could technically rate as an adventure game too. Worlds of Ultima Savage. Sorry, the Savage Empire. 3 to 5. So there we go. Done. I guess we will just call it here for today. The Quest for Glory games are definitely RPGs, I think. Maybe not 5, but the first 4, like, all the puzzle solutions come from your skills that you develop. It's not like inventory puzzles, right? But yeah, so that's that. Tomorrow we will be starting up a new game because we finished Dark Earth. And for a change, I'm going to play something good. We're going to play a game that's considered by many people to even be a masterpiece. It should be good. Hopefully people want to stick around and watch. I know most people just like to watch the weird shit, but trust me, it'll be worth it. And then tomorrow's Saturday, right? And then Sunday there will be no stream. And then Monday we will start. Might as well just jump right into Martian Dreams. We'll stream Martian Dreams. Get the Ultima 6 shit done and over with. And yeah, so tune in tomorrow for something cool, and then Monday more Ultima. So let's see who's streaming here. Throw a host somebody's way. Next, a longtime friend of the channel, he's streaming and he's playing Omicron: The Nomad Soul. Crazy David Cage game with David Bowie. So let's go check that out. Should be cool. And hopefully I see you guys tomorrow. So until then, take care.